Hey guys, so I'm trying to experiment with doing mukbangs in my car. Let me get that out. But I went to Reva's today to get they have these 99-cent crunchy tacos every Wednesday. Oh wow, they make theirs smaller. Oh wow. Anyway. Oh, they make mini tacos. That's different from the Reva's by my house. I went to the one by UNLV today. At my house, they're full-size tacos. They do cost $1.29, but they're full size. Gotta get this lettuce. I don't want it spilling in the car. I'm gonna show you this taco real quick. It's kind of tiny, but that's fine. I like them. So anyway, I was watching Vlog today, and she was making a point about our insecurities about our hair. And I can really relate to that topic only because I had to struggle with having relaxed my hair my whole life. And not being comfortable with my curly hair. And mind you, I've gone natural now for I've only been natural maybe about 3 to 4 years, if not 5 maybe. And it was very hard for me. It was very, very, very hard for me, actually. I think I was extremely emotional because once I chopped my hair, I did it at home, and I was like fed up with the relaxers and stuff. And my daughter had gone natural she had gone natural since she was like 16 or so. And I always thought she looked so beautiful. I never thought that about myself, right? I like to get the tamarind drink, Jarritos tamarind drink. And it took me a long time to get used to seeing my hair like this. But I was determined and committed to not spend so much money on relaxers anymore. It's a lot of maintenance, a lot of damage to your hair. And why wouldn't I want to just see myself, or at least see my hair in its natural state? So I can totally relate. I have a cool story, right? So about a week ago, I had some Amazon returns, and I had to return my Amazon to a Whole Foods. So, you know, when I'm ready to take there's these wall mirrors, unbreakable wall mirrors that fell off my wall. The first night, spooking me out because I didn't know what that crash was. So I took it back to Amazon at Whole Foods at the town square. So that's Las Vegas Boulevard South here in Las Vegas. It's near the airport. So after I took them back, I decided not to go on my own to Home Goods. I put it in navigation. That's so unusual for me because I know how to get to Home Goods. But because I was in a different place, I was like, let me do navigation. It'll give me the quickest way to Henderson Home Goods. So I put it in navigation, and what happened was it took me to a Home Goods that was so far out. But once I was there, I was like, oh, I'm already here. Let me go here. I went to Home Goods. I saw Ross Dress for Less. It was by a Costco. It was by St. Rose Parkway. That's the only street I looked at and said, where am I? And I've been talking to my best friend like I always do when I go shopping. And I said, oh, I'm going to go to all these other stores, blah, blah, blah. But after Home Goods, I was already pooped. I was like, I walked all over Home Goods. I didn't find anything in particular that I liked. I was like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go home at this point, or I'm just gonna do something else. I was gonna go to Victoria's Secrets after, so I was looking for a bathing suit. So mind you, when I left Hobby Lobby, was it Home Goods? No, Hobby Lobby. So it was Hobby Lobby if I said Home Goods. So I left Hobby Lobby, and on my way out of this shopping complex, I decided to go get gas. I didn't even need gas. My gas was at quarter of a tank. But because I was far out, I was like, let me go get gas real quick. Because I've made a little bit of a drive. So I went to the gas station. And I went inside because I was like, I could pay at the pump. But I was like, I'm not going to pay at the pump. I'm going to go inside and pay like I always do. As I was leaving, after I made my payment to get gas, the person behind me was somebody I recognized. This is somebody from YouTube. I didn't know his name at the time, only because I've only seen him in passing in certain videos that Dalvin, who is Blovelife son's mukbang videos. So I know he's a mukbanger on YouTube. And now I know, after meeting him, his name is Jamil. And their YouTube channel is Kristen and Jamil on YouTube. And so it was so interesting to me because I always believe in when you call things out in the universe, when you believe that you're connected, that everything in all of us, we're all connected, right? And it's almost like the same philosophy they have in The Secret. If you've ever read The Secret or watched the video The Secret, it tells you that, you know, you can kind of, they call it manifesting. They call it a lot of things. It's a lot of different things to different people depending on how you believe, but it's the same thing. It's just it's of a different name. That's how I see it. And so I see him and I'm like, isn't this crazy? Because my name is D Loves Life, and I changed it just from my regular name to D Loves Life because not only do I love life, but I love B Loves Life. It's like she's the first person I ever started watching on YouTube that I fell in love with watching. And it's so funny because I saw her on Facebook and people were like being very disparaging in the comments on Facebook. It's like, oh, you know, why do you make so much noise when you eat? And oh, there's stuff on your face. It's like, and they were just being so critical of her. But for whatever reason, I was very drawn to watching her eat. I watched the whole video and I was like, I like watching people eat, all right? I've never heard of mukbang before. And so I started watching her. That's before she became rich. That was when they were still in their first home, at least the first home I know. I even went back to go see the video that she, I guess that started her thing, where she had a friend who died who was on YouTube, who was also a YouTuber, and she was doing a dedication to him because he did mukbangs or something like that. And so I watched those videos. I was watching her for years and years and years, and I just enjoyed watching her. I love her conversation. I love eating when I watch mukbangs. It just became my little bit of a comfort because, just to be transparent, this was at a time when me and my husband were still sleeping in the same room, and I was kind of miserable. I really was. It's like I was a night owl. He wasn't. The kids still lived with us, so we didn't have extra rooms or anything for me to go be somewhere else. So he's making me miserable. I could listen to Blovelife in my ears, you know, my earbuds, and enjoy her and kind of escape from my reality, which is what that was for me at the time. I was watching Celia on Netflix. I'd literally be watching Celia, reading the subtitles, being so intrigued by the storyline until they changed the characters, and watching Blovelife. And she was a saving grace for me to a certain degree because I really could just escape in what's up, my Blovelife. And at that time, it was before she had that new song that's the intro to her YouTube videos. she just had people kind of saying the same intro, "What's up, my belovelies?" And other people were saying, "What's up, my belovelies?" The little kids and little girls. I really enjoyed her friend-like demeanor. Like she almost felt like you were her girlfriend. And so I loved the fact that she talked while she was eating, and she just seemed like she really enjoyed her food. At that time, I never thought about becoming a mukbanger. I just know I loved watching. I mean, I guess a year or two after I thought about it, because then you start seeing like all the things she was able to attain. She moved, she got a new house, she did her house tours, and then you start to realize that, oh, it's like somebody could really become very famous. Not famous, but very financially set doing YouTube videos. And then I guess years later, it's like 2 years past that. So Blovelife started about 4 or 5 years ago. Just to bring context to the fact that she hasn't been doing it that long, but she has 3.3 million followers. She posts every day, and that might be her claim to fame. That she's a hard worker. She's actually very consistent, and we can look forward to kind of seeing her content. Which is my whole thing about content creators, is that a lot of the time people fall in love with you as a content creator and just want to see your content. But creators these days don't create content every day, which I don't knock you. I'm never going to judge you for that. But I'd be looking for the LA Try Guy or Brooke Kennedy. And those are the people I watch and I enjoy the most. And of course I watch Nicole, of course. And I watch Daddy Chung Chung. I watch it's Darius and Dalvin. So I watch This Is For The Girls. I love all of them. I think Nicole, of course, is onto something with her vlogging. So is Dalvin. And I'm just now getting into Jamil and Kristen, which is Kristen and Jamil on YouTube. And everybody's, I think, kind of moving away from mukbanging, even though mukbangers are their core audience. I feel like we're pliable, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we like watching people eat, but we like watching YouTube. So it's like, we'll watch practically anything on YouTube if it's half interesting. I'm not that picky. I search on YouTube for things to watch, so you pretty much can't go wrong with anything you choose to post. It's like, we'll watch it because we're subscribers. We're committed to you guys, and we understand this is not like regular programming. It's not like this is NBC. This is YouTube, so we expect that things aren't going to be, you know, it's not a studio. These are people. So, my second thought going on. I bought 4, but I'm only gonna eat 2. And so, I feel like I hope to join that family of people who are able to create content consistently that people want to watch. I'm literally parked outside Walmart by the airport in Las Vegas. This is my snack before I actually go find one of those things for my car to actually prop up my phone. My phone's propped up by my wallet right now. My mom says, where there's a will, there's a way. determined to get this goal accomplished, especially because I did get laid off from my job at UPS. And I do have to pivot. This is my way of pivoting. This is my way of trying to make something out of nothing. And I'm not desperate. I'm doing fine for right now. But this is a part of my future where I have to think of something. I'm older. I'm just set in my ways. I'm a little stubborn. I like things done in a certain way. I don't think I have the wherewithal to go through another training and learning something new, and I will if I have to. But by God, if I can just make my own way, I work very hard. If I can make my own way, doing my own thing, working for myself, I'll just work hard for myself. That makes more sense to me. I want to set my own hours. I don't want to have somebody acting like they're going to reprimand me for something. In my world, I do the reprimanding. So they have people who are like younger than you. I feel like they're going to reprimand you. I want to laugh. I'm like, well, are you now? I think there's a rebellious spirit. Being a little older. And yeah, I know how to act right and compose myself, but sometimes I don't want to. When I give my managers a hard time every so often. I think they wonder why. I'm like, just because. You're the manager. You can deal with it. You'll be fine. That's why you got hired. It's not that serious. Anyway, I had to be in my car. It's so hot outside. So hot outside, I want to cry when I'm out there. Like, oh, I'm sweating. And then you walk into some places and like, I don't know how you can work here, because it's more humid in here than it was outside in the Rivas. I'm like, oh my God, you guys need to fix your air. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to figure out my intro and my outro. I need help. I might just stick to, hey guys, I'm back. That's what I say in my podcast. For my intro. Oh yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. I never thought I would be saying that. But can you please like, comment, and subscribe on this video? Because in order to bring you more content like this one, I need your support. So I have reached a milestone on my YouTube channel. I got over 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Pew, 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 pew. Now I need like 5 million watch hours. Maybe it's 30,000. This is a big number. Anyway, guys, I enjoy the conversation. And my outro, the conversation with the net is, until the next conversation.